This is the plaintiff, Christina Lewis. She says she and the defendant met on Facebook. Met up one night and the rest is history. For the next 3 years, he borrowed money from her for transportation, food, phone bills, dog sitter, hotels, you name it, she gave it to him. She finally had enough because he never paid her back. She cut things off, and here they are. She's suing for $3,092.05, the amount she's owed. This is the defendant, Gene. He says the plaintiff told him she loved him and she was going to be there for him to help him out in life. Yes, she gave him money, but she gave it to him out of the goodness of her heart. She never expected to be paid back. The money was a present. She told him it was a present, and now she's turning things around. You see, he found out she had a boyfriend, and she was using him as a side guy. And when he balked, she sued. He's accused of taking but not giving.
All parties, please hit your right hand.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. These litigants were together for 3 years, and she fronted money for food, transportation, dog sitting, hotels, and other stuff. But the defendant says they were all presents. It's the case of give me back my money.
Thank you, Douglas. Christina Lewis?
Yes.
You are suing Gene, you don't want us to mention your last name, for $3,092.05 that you say you are owed for all kinds of loans that you made to him throughout your entire relationship.
Correct.
Okay, talk to me.
Hi, I met Gene on Facebook. We were friends for a good while. He started asking for money for food, shelter, transportation. I gave it to him.
Were you dating him at the time?
We were good friends. So
No,
we
were you dating him is my
No.
question. Were you sleeping with him?
Yes.
Okay, so you were romantic with him. I mean, maybe romantic is the wrong word too, but you were physical with him. He's not just your friend, he's also somebody. All right, did you have a boyfriend or something at the time?
Later on down the road, yes. Not in
Later
the
on
beginning.
down the road?
Not
Okay.
in the beginning.
Did your boyfriend know about him?
No.
Okay, but they kind of ran at the same time, right? At some point?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so are you still with that boyfriend?
No.
Oh. All right, so go ahead. Tell me the first amount you loaned him.
I gave him first $400 for rent in August of 2013
And when was he supposed to pay that back?
when he got the money.
All right, so then what was the next thing you loaned him? Do you
December.
have like a little list of all the money?
I do.
Can I see that?
Yes.
Then this was all written at once.
Correct. As I was gathering information.
Right, what were you looking at to remind you of what amounts you supposedly had loaned him?
Receipts, bank statements, memory.
Memory from 3 years ago. $400, then $500, then $60, then $48, then the next one is December 5th. Another $62 for a Greyhound bus. Where was he going on the 5th?
Coming back to Syracuse from New York.
Okay. And can I just ask you a question? Why are you continuously loaning him money when you've already loaned him money that he hasn't paid a few weeks earlier, over and over and over and over? Why don't you just stop paying for stuff?
He was
Because watch this. Watch how this is going to go in case you don't know. Do you owe her any money?
No.
Okay. What is all this stuff where she claims to have been spending all this money on you and that you have to pay her back? Tell me what's going on between you two, or what went on, I guess, between you two.
Okay, so me and Christina, we started talking, messaging on Facebook. And we became good friends where I could call her, text her if I need some advice or some help of any sort. Then I found out that she had a boyfriend.
Oh, wait, you skipped the whole part, but you were intimate with each other.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Then yes, we was intimate. Then I found out through Facebook that she had a boyfriend. And I wasn't upset about it. I was like, okay, whatever. And she wanted to keep me around as a side guy, where she wanted to have her cake and eat it too.
Okay, how do you know that? Did you ever say to her, wait, you have a boyfriend, why are we going?
Yes.
And what did she say? Would she just flirt back with you and get you to come back?
We continuously talking all through the years, all through the months. So even when she had a boyfriend, we still talk, rented a hotel here and there. She catered to me, so much, being that I was the side guy. Then when I got my apartment, It was Valentine's.
So you're just a little gigolo.
When I had got my apartment, I was talking to this one lady, this girl I was talking to, and Christina, she had a boyfriend at the time, and Christina, she came to my house to beat up the girl.
Really?
Yes. I'm just gonna stand there and just watch, so I'm not gonna interfere.
Wait, did you just say I was
Yes.
just going to stand there and watch and not interfere?
Yeah, pretty much, because I told her that if you come to my house, don't bring drama to my house. I told her that. She disregarded
Wait, so you sat back, got some popcorn, and watched the drama?
No. At first, I pulled them off. Then they kept on at it. They kept on fighting. Then the girl that was at my house I was talking to, she ended up leaving. And Christina, she stayed at my house.
Seriously?
Yes.
That's how you punish drama in your house? Okay.
No, like...
So go on. Did she ever ask you for the money for the things that she was fronting? Was she fronting you or was she just buying you? Go ahead. We all know the answer.
She gave me the money, so...
Okay. So was there ever a time while you two were intimate for a course of, geez, you know, what, you were playing side fiddle for how many years? 2 years, 3 years?
3, 4 years, yeah.
Okay. Did she ever say, hey, by the way, you owe me money?
No.
When did she first say that?
When I had told her that I needed money for rent. And I told her that because I was consoling her. I was telling her, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know who can I turn to. You know, then I remember we went to the bank, and she took out, I think, $400 to $900.
This was when?
It was 2014 in March.
So it was at the end?
Yes.
All right. Had you already told... Who told who, I don't want to see you anymore?
She did.
She told you, I don't want to see you anymore.
Because I told her, when she found out that I got a new girlfriend, that's when everything went 360. And she had a boyfriend, so I guess she really didn't want me to be intimate with nobody else besides her.
But she could.
Yes.
Fascinating.
So if you have a boyfriend or girlfriend and you loan them money and they don't pay you back, would you loan them money a second time if they ask for it?
No way.
Well, you're still with them. How do you say no to it?
Oh no. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
George Bush had a problem with that phrase. Well, what do you say? Would you loan them money a second
No
time?
way.
But you're still with them.
A loan is a loan. You pay it straight back.
So you would not loan, even if it's a person you're with?
No, not at all.
Fair enough. You married, by the way?
No.
Going inside the courtroom.
So then all of a sudden, according to you, are the first times that she's saying, hey, by the way, I've spent all this money on you and you need to pay all this back. Okay. Do you have any proof throughout the course of 2013, 2014, 2015, or 2016 that the money, when you gave it to him, was a loan that was supposed to be repaid, as opposed to you just either helping a friend out or buying his love? Go ahead.
Yes, I do. I have a phone recording between me and Gene stating that he owes me and needs to pay me by March 1st, 2016,
Okay.
and that it was not a gift. And he agrees to it all.
All right, so you submitted that recording into evidence, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Give me one moment.
Hello?
Hi, is this Gene?
Yeah.
This is Christina. So you're aware that you owe me $3,000?
What?
So you're aware that you owe me $3,000 from 2011 to 2014?
Okay. All right, yeah.
You have to pay me by March 1st, 2016, $3,000 in full.
Okay.
And you're aware that it's not a gift. You had to pay me back. You know this.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll be contacting you March 1st, 2016 for my $3,000.
Okay.
Okay, talk to you then.
Why were you saying okay, okay, okay?
Because when she had called me, I was at a funeral when she had called me, so...
Why don't you just say no, no, no? It takes the same energy.
Yeah. Yeah, but, Judge, if I know that she was lending me the money from the beginning, it would have been a different situation.
Just why were you telling her, okay, 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 okay?
To get off the phone,
To get off the phone.
honestly, yeah.
It didn't occur to you, genius that you are, that she might be taping you?
It occurred to me, but
You don't care?
it is what it is, I guess.
Yeah, it is what it is. When was this phone conversation taped?
January 22nd, 2016.
So he figures he'll yes you to death, now I'll get you off his back for 2 months. Here's the thing. I need you to understand. You're asking me to look at $400 on August of 2013, $500 in September of 2013, $60 in November, $48 in November, $62 December 5th. Every 2 weeks, you pay for something for him. And I'm supposed to see all those as loans, except for that they're never getting repaid. So long as he is your side toy, everything works fine. But the day that he is no longer your side toy, all of a sudden, everything has to be paid back. All the loans are due. They were loans and not gifts. See, sometimes when it looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and walks like a duck, it's just a duck. And the fact that you call him and that he's lazy and he's, okay, and wants to kick the can down the road, that's not a confession. Hey, come on. That's the guy who you were supporting like that for 3 years, and it worked out just fine. And that's fine. I have no problem with that if that's how you want to live and that's what you want to do and you got something out of it yourself. Well, you know, it's the oldest profession. But it is what it is, okay? It doesn't magically become a loan that he owes you because things are no longer the way it is or because you get him to yes you to death. I need to know what they were when they were made, not a few weeks before you end up going to court and filing a lawsuit, but when they were made. I have to see and feel in my bones that it is more probable than not that it's the way you're saying and that each and every one of these were a loan and they all need to be repaid. And I just don't feel that when I look at this case. My verdict in this case is for the defendant.
Well, some may feel that's quite a surprise. While it seemed like the plaintiff was going to prevail, actually the defendant prevailed. You filed the lawsuit. You know, I can't help but want to ask you, you somewhat embarrassed by all the testimony that came out in court today?
No, I know the truth. He does owe me, so he lied.
What did you see in him? I mean, after you kept giving him money and he never gave you anything back, why did you keep it up?
I have no idea. Just young and stupid.
Well, I think you really hit the nail right on the head there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I don't want to embarrass you at all. Now, here comes the defendant, Gene, on the way out of the courtroom. You know, I can't help but want to ask you, and I think many people watching would want to ask you, why didn't you give her anything back? You didn't give her anything. Just took.
How often do you really explain that? I did give her some things. I did.
All right.
If you know what I mean.
We'll leave it at that. You
All
must
right.
sign some documents with our bailiff, please.
All
and
right.
Harvey, your assessment.
Okay, Doug, here's the deal. We always say there is a presumption that when an item changes hands from one person to another, it's considered to be a loan. But if it is a gift, you can't then take it back and say, I'm converting it back into a loan. Once you give it forever.